As part of this project, this development counts project, we conducted a series of in-depth interviews. Basically, we interviewed professionals working within different sectors, government sectors, private entities, as well as non-governmental organizations. These interviews were carried out with professionals hailing from participant countries, that being Malta, Spain, Turkey, and the United Kingdom. We wanted to interview these professionals in order to look into further, what are the skills that they look into when they are recruiting staff, and the career trajectories of the staff vis-a-vis data, as well as the software that they use with regards to data, and what is their vision with regards to data and social sciences graduates. So after analyzing all interviews, one main theme that emerged from these interviews was that there would quite an encouraging theme, that being the greater use of data is yet to come, and it is coming. So, here, the next slide will be presenting some quotes from these interviews in order for you to understand better, the actual transcripts. So, if you look at an NGO hailing from the United Kingdom, they argue that there is more appetite. But appetite for what? Appetite for reporting things which are evidence-based. And it's not just about conducting few interviews and asking questions to a small number of people, but this is about getting the bigger picture of data. We need data, and we need more data analysis in order to be able to crunch, decipher all these numbers and all these messages coming in. Even more so in an era, in a world where we are more interconnected, there was data coming in, information coming in, and through various networks, as well as social media. If we look at a participant hailing from a Maltese organization, they are arguing that, okay, we do present our reports and we do present charts, bar charts, graphs, etc. But they're arguing, but now we need to look more into inferential statistics and applying these statistics into a context. So this would be a more ambitious project. So this is why, we argue that there's more room for data coming up. Okay, so if we had to look at diversity in current opportunities that organizations are providing. So it is clear from the interviews that we carried out that data skills are increasingly highly valued in the recruitment process of potential candidates, as well as the selection process as well. But findings from these interviews do show that there are some organizations, particularly those hailing from the private sector and the NGO sectors, that already have roles in place where data skills are needed. Whereas there are other organizations which have not yet prioritized data skills in the job advert. So basically you'd ask, they're not, making use of data skills. They're not seeing data skills as a career opportunity, but they're seeing it in a different way. That is, for example, they recruit staff and they will train them along the way, as the organization would need in gathering data and data analysis and presentation of data as well. Okay, so this is about career opportunities.